And for you, it was 9 para.
Yeah, yeah. So 9 para is a unit which otherwise traditionally specializes in mountain warfare and jungle warfare. Uh, that's been the erstwhile traditional specialization that the unit itself developed. But over a period of time, and with the way things are in the world today, the unit itself now has multiple specializations in the entire spectrum of conflict, if you so to speak.
Did you choose 9 para, or was it chosen? Like, what is the selection process for special forces? Do you choose the unit before you go to selection, or do you go to selection and then get put in the unit?
Uh, so like I said, it's based. There are very limited vacancies that come out for the special forces, and well, you can choose, but if the vacancy is available, you'll get that. If the vacancy, most likely these vacancies are not available because they're highly subscribed. So yeah, but I did choose 9 para and yeah, I did get it and I did land up there. So,
And so, what was it like when you first got there? As you were a young officer at the time, correct?
yeah, I was 21, I think, at that time. Yeah, yeah. So what was it like? What was it like? Uh, so I had no expectations as such. I had no expectations, or I had no I didn't calculate too much, as in what will happen if I don't make it, this, that, etc., etc. I didn't think too much about all of that. I was very inspired by by an officer we had who was our instructor, our directing staff in the academy itself. He was from 9 para, and you had to just look at the man to get inspired. So he was like that. One look I had at him, and I said, okay, that's where I'm going. So when I did land up there, I didn't really know anything much actually what goes on. I didn't have a clue at that time. This is back in 2002. So back in 2002, there wasn't so much internet and things like that. We were in academy as it is. You don't get any time, and straight out of academy into the special forces, straight into probation. And actually, I got a surprise when I landed up for probation. Probation at that time used to be for 3 months, a 3-month period. But when I joined, it converted into 6 months directly. So I spent 6 months under probation, and I didn't really have time to think about whether I'll clear it or not clear it, or what will happen if I don't, and things like that. It was just pretty intense when the whole thing was going on. The whole idea was to get through the next hour, the next hour, the next hour. So 6 months of getting through the next hour, and that's about it. Yeah.